Good day, YouTube modeling community. Mopar Modeler here with my 150th subscriber. Or should I say my 150th subscribers. Interesting, isn't it, when I put it in plural? I have to make a confession. I originally did not plan on doing 150th subscriber. I considered a 200th, but wasn't sure. And I finally came upon the thing that I maybe should just wait till my 500th. You know, the mid-mark to 1,000, and then to do 1,000, and then to do 2,000 and 3,000. And maybe one day, and who knows, it's possible, my 1,000,000th. Never know. Could happen. It would be cool. But anyway, you know, like most of us, I'm sure we like to check on how many people have subscribed to us. And when I hit the 150, I looked to see who it was, and it surprised me. I was like, wow, this is cool, man. You know, I really like these guys. These guys. I'm hitting on the plural again. It is a father and son duo that we all watch, or if we don't all watch, we need to check out their site and or their channel, I should say, and check them out, because they're pretty fun, and they do a lot of what do they call that? Live chats or whatever, you know, where you can, you know, get in on their fun and talk to them as they're actually building models live. But anyway, so the channel is Chris and Alex Modeling. My 150th, and it being a duo team, and it's a father and son. And one of the things that I'm big in and really push for in life is that families really do things together. And you might think that's not such a, you know, a big thing to want and wish for, but in my daughter's school, the majority of the kids are from divorced families. Really. My daughter is one of the few kids whose parents are still happily married and together and pay her all the attention that she needs. Sometimes we give her too much attention, but she still loves and hugs us, so, you know, we're doing good, I guess. And, you know, it upsets me a lot of times to think about how parents just really don't care to spend the time with their children. You know, a lot of people have become very selfish and me-type people, and children get in the way. It's sad. So when I see videos of you guys out there with your kids, I just love it. It's great. I don't care about the quality of the video or anything. I just love the fact that there is that quality time between you and your family. And to see a channel like Chris and Alex's Modeling, where it's a father and son duo, a team, you know, it really makes me feel good. And I'll be honest with you, the only reason why I watched it is because it was a father and son. I could care less about airplanes. I could care less about armor, even though I do plan on building that Sherman tank eventually. It's the Fury tank. But it is wonderful to watch father and son build models together. It's awesome. So, pardon me while I have a Chris Chapman moment. Anyway, sorry about that, Chris, had to pick on you. So what I've thought about doing is pitting Chris and Alex against one another in a fun way. It seems to me that so far I watched them both build one kit together, and that's cool. It's also very hard to do when you have two different minds wanting to do two different things, and you have to come together. And so I guess you could say that in a military build, airplanes or armor, there's not much thoughts about expanding out and making it different. And you pretty much, you build an airplane as that airplane, or that tank as that tank, is what I'm getting at. When you build a model car, and I know they built some model cars, a car for different people have different meanings, different thoughts, and is truly an expression of the person who owns it and drives it. And that's the same with model cars. When we build a kit, we put our expression into that kit, and it's about us and about how we want it, and the way we would like to see it, unless of course you're building it for somebody else. But in general, when we build a kit, it's our own thoughts and ideas coming out into fruition. So if you have to admire when two people can build one model car kit together and be able to agree upon how they should go, or the route that they should take. So my idea is, what if they built two of the same kit? What if they had two cars, two models of the exact same car, the exact same model kit? Okay? Sitting at the same table, dad over there, son over there. Son's building the kit the way he wants to, dad's building the kit they want to, and they can interact together as they both build. That'd be cool, man. I don't know if they've done that yet. If they have, let me know so I can go find that video. But I would like to pit those two against each other. You can't call it a buddy build-off. A family build-off? I might be starting something here for you guys who have, other family members who are good at building kits. What about family build-offs? Although that may be scary for Dr. Cranky, because we know the brains behind his operation is Igor, and Igor would probably make his models look really, really bland. But, and if so, Dr. Cranky builds some wonderful kits. So what would Igor build? It's another question we should ponder. But anyway, that is my thoughts and ideas. I've been kicking around several kits. I've thought about, 67 Plymouths, because I'm going to send them Mopar, They're good kits. It's time for me to get out of bed. I'm really going to have to edit this now because I'm running on. I meant to make this a short video. So, yeah, so far my plans is a Chrysler 300. I would like for Chris and Alex to respond to this video, and I would like for them to do what they offer for others to do, is to give suggestions as what to build. I'm going to ask them to tell me what they would like to build out of what I have. I've got, I would prefer it to be a Mopar, but I'll do a quick run through, and I'll apologize for the, the camera angle. But okay, there I have a couple of 71 Dodge Chargers. I also have some of the Plymouth Satellites. Those, I have to admit, the satellites would be hard for me to get rid of, only because you can barely see, because reflection of that picture is my real 1-on-1 72 Plymouth Satellite. That's my project car out in the garage. I have several 71 Plymouth Dusters, and a couple of them are molded in purple, actually. That's cool. I have a couple of the Plymouth GTX Street Machines stashed back there in the back. The 68 Plymouth Roadrunners, the 67 Plymouth Plymouths there, the GTX Hemis. Some Chrysler 300 kits that would be fun to build. Some 71 Plymouth GTX kits that could be fun to build. And way over there in the corner, a couple of the AMT Challengers, but I'll warn you, those kits are very dated and kind of are not all that great. And then I have a couple of the 69, let's see if I can focus in on the writing better. A couple of 69 Dodge 446 packs if you're interested in a couple of those. Let's see what else I'm willing to separate from. Right here I have two of the, what year is that, 78? I have some 78 Dodge Little Red trucks if you're interested in that. I have a couple of 58 Plymouth Belvederes, and I'll give you guys that choice of which of those kits. I'm leaning towards the Chrysler 300. So, let me squeak on closer. That's a new phrase, squeak on closer to the other side. Anyway, those are the choices. Let me know what you guys think. And, you know, send me a PM, or I have given you guys my email already. You can either send me an email, you can message me through the message part on YouTube. You know, your mailing address. I don't need your home address or any of that. Whatever you receive mail in. And I have to warn you, the way I work and my job, it's hard to get to the post office. You know, but as soon as I can, I will get to those kits, and you two can get at it at your next, or whenever the opportunity presents itself, because I do realize you guys have projects lined up and you have fun. And if you decide to do this build off as a live build off, let me know, and hopefully I can join in. But, you know, again, with where I live and work and where you guys live, it might not be possible, but it would be fun, especially if I can jump in there and make comments. Anyway, that is the plan. And again, my tribute to Chris Chapman and his Rusty Nuts workshop. Yeah, I know I'm picking on Chris Chapman a lot. He likes being picked on, by the way, you know. But anyway, you know, the opportunity to decide what they want to build, because they always build what other people ask for them to build. So it'd be nice that they can pick from, you know, what I've showed them, kits that they might want to put together. Anyway, so with that, my dear friends in the YouTube modeling community, have a safe and wonderful day. Keep the styrene slinging. Don't sniff the glue, and get something done. Good day, and God bless.